You ever stop to wonder why a club that can't register its own Free King Academy graduates is suddenly able to conjure up wages for one of the Premier League's most expensive misfits? I mean, Barcelona, the same outfit still asking their players to defer salaries like it's a 0% interest furniture plan, are about to hand Marcus Rashford a 1 year trial membership at the Camp Nou. And apparently, we're supposed to believe this is the dream move he's been waiting for since January? Let's not pretend this is a fairy tale homecoming, because Rashford isn't Catalan, he's not La Masia, and the only thing he's got in common with teenage superstar Lamine Yamal is that both their names trend on Twitter. So, what's actually happening? According to ESPN, BBC, The Athletic, basically every outlet with a WhatsApp group in Barcelona, United have given permission to talk terms. The structure? Season-long loan with an optional 35 million buy next summer. Barcelona will cover the full salary, north of 325K a week. The medical is slated for Monday, presentation Tuesday. And if you're keeping score, that's less than Villa paid last winter, when they coughed up 3/4 of his wages plus bonuses and still walked away saying, thanks, but no thanks. Which makes you ask, why are Barca so desperate that this looks like a win? Well, they missed on Nico Williams. He renewed at Athletic. Liverpool slammed the door on Luis Diaz. So Rashford isn't first, second, or even third choice. He's what's left on the shelf at closing time. And United? They've stripped him of a squad number, left him at Carrington while the rest of the team flew to Sweden. Ruben Amorim publicly questioned his training habits last year. The relationship is burnt toast. Let's look at the player. Rashford turns 28 this October. 4 goals and 6 assists in 17 games at Villa. Respectable, sure, but Villa still felt 40 million was too rich to commit. The hamstring tweak in April ended his season and kept him out of the last England camp. His contract runs to 2028, which means United are staring at 3 more seasons of paying superstar wages for squad player output. From their point of view, any escape hatch, even one labeled Barcelona loan, is oxygen. Now, I'm not here to play moral referee on effort or attitude, but the data is what it is. Rashford's non-penalty XG plus XA per 90 has fallen 3 straight seasons. His pressures per 90 are down near the 20th percentile for forwards. Barcelona's press under Hansi Flick is supposed to be, well, pressing. So either the staff believe they can revive him tactically, or they're betting on reputation economics. Sell a few more shirts in year 1 and worry about year 2 later. And that's the part that nags at me. Barca are still living in that strange space where they can't register everyone they already own, yet they're piling on short-term, high-wage gambles. Deco's done good business this summer, Dani Olmo, for example, but Rashford's another story. If he flops, you're stuck paying 17 million gross to a guy who may be 4th-choice winger. If he explodes, 35 million next summer is daylight robbery. United get a salary dump and a fee floor. Barca get a lottery ticket. Honestly, I can't decide which outcome is more on brand for 2025. So, where does that leave Rashford? He gets the scenery change he wanted, a manager who still sees upside, and a fan base that, at least for now, will treat him like the prodigal son. But the margin for error is razor thin. One sulky training clip on Catalan TV, one missed sitter against Madrid, and suddenly the same flaws that got him exiled in Manchester will resurface in Spain. Only this time, the escape hatch is labeled Saudi Pro League instead of Aston Villa. If you're United, you shrug and move on. If you're Barcelona, you roll the dice and hope the house doesn't ask for its chips too soon. And if you're Marcus Rashford, you finally get the fresh start you said you needed, with the entire football world watching to see whether it was the club, the coach, the system, or the player who needed changing all along. Anyway, that's the lay of the land. If this kind of unpacking speaks to you, feel free to drop a thought in the comments, share it with the one friend who still thinks Rashford is 2019-20 vintage, or just hit subscribe so you don't miss the next one. I'll be around.